or empathy. Man, hell no.
Anything he get, that's what he deserves.
He deserved that. You see what I'm saying? He deserved that.
Them the type of niggas that Esau won't.
Yeah.
Cheerleader for the
Call it
wrong
tail
side.
nigga right there.
Yeah.
Go to Ezekiel 3. You start at the top. That's cool.
Ezekiel 3, verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Mm-hmm. Eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel.
Eat this roll. Talking about the scriptures. Learn these scriptures. Ingest these scriptures. All right? And go out and what? Speaking to the house of Israel.
Speaking to the house of Israel.
Speaking to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are the Israelites.
Okay.
All right? Speak unto them. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 2. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll.
Yeah, that's what we do. When you first start to learn, you study. You always study, but you study really, really hard when you first start to learn, because now you're a babe. The scriptures speak about babes. So you're getting the milk of the scriptures, and then eventually, on down the line, you grow into the meat. Spiritually eating meat, meaning what? Learning the prophecies, and the deep dark sayings, parables. Okay, go ahead out.
Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I have given thee.
Yeah, which is the scriptures. It's truth, not just scriptures. It's truth. Bring out the scriptures in this entirety. Because the white attacking Christians, they don't like to go into the whole book, especially when you bring out the Apocrypha, or you go into the Old Testament and identify the nations. They don't like that in their Christianity stuff. Go ahead, Art.
Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. Verse 4. And he said unto me, Son of man.
That was it on that? You didn't say something about the stomach on that one?
No.
Okay. Like it. So sweet in our mouth. You learn, you Israelite. And you started to see, all right, that these devil's been taking advantage of you, and that you're the people that this book is speaking about, the children of Israel, the Lord's peculiar treasure. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my word unto them.
Get to the Israelites. That's why we got this sign out here. That's why we got the stick. Ezekiel 37th chapter called it the stick. See what I'm saying? So when people walk up, especially our people, they'll see what we out here, who we out here for. But then, remember the Most High made Jeremiah prophet to the nations. Jeremiah 1, right? So we tell the nations too who they are and their judgment too. But first and foremost, it starts with Israel. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, Art.
Verse 5. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel.
Right, your own people. Come, go ahead.
Verse 6. Not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand.
Yeah, I'm not saying to know any people. I'm not saying to know strange people that you don't know. I'm saying to your own people, your fellow Israelites. Go ahead.
Surely, had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. Verse 7.
Yeah, because that's you Israelites supposed to hearken unto the words of the Heavenly Father. All right, go ahead.
Verse 7. But the house of Israel would not hearken unto thee.
Yeah, like that guy. 2/3. They don't hearken unto Yahweh Shemashah's word. All right, go ahead.
For they will not hearken unto me, for all the house of Israel are imprudent. and hard-hearted.
Yeah. Because why? Isaiah 30 chapter say that our people are stiff-necked and rebellious, lying children. Children that will not hear the law of their power, which is Yahweh Shem Shah. That's Jake, you know.
All day.
You don't see a lot of Israelites out here at their camp, listening, learning. In other words, hearkening unto the words of the Heavenly Father and His Son. All right?
They think they know better.
We're the watchmen. Good, yeah, they do think they know something. Now, you can tell me anything. You don't know shit. That's how Jake say. We're the watchmen. We're watching out for your souls. We're watching out for the house of Israel. We're the watchmen that's on the tower spiritually, telling you what evil and danger is coming. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 8. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces.
Mm-hmm. Made him what? He made us tough to withstand any bullshit, all right, that Jake may come up against you out of the wickedness of a feeble, wicked minds. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
And thy forehead strong against their foreheads.
Yes, no matter how you come up here, we're going to stand our ground. All right? We're going to stand stiffly for Yahweh Shem Shah. Scripture say endure is a good soldier. Endure means to make it hard. We're spiritually fucking tough, man. Now worry about the bullshit you're going to come up here with. All you wicked so-called niggas like to name you Israelites, man. They don't believe in Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 9. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead.
That's exactly. That means what? No matter what you come up here with and that's going to be against us, we're going to be able to withstand it because Yahweh Shem Shah is the one that's backing us. He's the one that's going. The Most High is the one going to deal with you for doing or imagining some wicked device against us. Like right now, see, we ain't put our hands on that guy. The Most High didn't activate us to do that, right? But then the Most High could have his ass walk somewhere into a situation because you know these niggas in the hood, they fucked up in the mind. These Jakes in the hood, they fucked up, man. That nigga can walk in the middle of a shootout or some shit and get shot.
That's just.
He can have an Edomite cop come and get him, and they be killing Jake in this fucking river up here, man. Years, man. Fuck him up, put him in the river. Where his family don't have nothing, know what happened to him. The Most High can cause that because the Most High said what? Not Most High. Proverbs. King Solomon said what? When a man's ways please the Lord, he making his enemies to be a peace to him, right? So the Most High can cause. We on the Esau, I know an enemy right now. He can cause anybody can come up to him and fuck him up. You think I'm gonna shed a tear for that nigga? Go ahead, Doc. I think that's it. Matter of fact, that's it on that. Go on, Doc.
Oh, let me finish out that verse.
Oh, go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
Fear them not.
Fear them not. Yeah, I mean, what are you afraid of them for?
Neither be dismayed at their looks.
Oh, you tough. You think you tough.
Though they be a rebellious house.
Though they be a rebellious house.
You know, rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft.
Come. There you go, Doc.
And you know what
what should be put to death? We're supposed to be put to death. I was just telling my cousin the other month. Go ahead, Doc. Stop, let me cut you off. I was just telling my cousin about that, though.
I'm done, that's all.
You know? I'm glad you finished reading that. Fear them not, be not dismayed at their looks. You know? Don't come up here with a fucking stick. Nigga, you took one swing at me, I'll grab that stick and pull your ass out. Set you across my lap and give you a real spanking, boy. What's wrong with you? You see what we have to deal with? You have to keep your composure.
See. This is the real front line.
I was looking at him before I even got in his ass. I'm like, nah, then I want to get the fuck out of here. Because, you know, it took me a minute to get up there. Silly ass guy, man. What we like got Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Yeah, the third is the remnant. And what's left? But 2/3 a secret. But 2/3 is going to be cut off and die. I mean, what? The Lord going to kill them. Grab Isaiah 66:15. Bible shot. 2/3 of Israel are going to be cut off and die because you know why? Guys like that.
That's 13 and 16?
Isaiah 66 and 15. 66.
Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Yeah.
To win.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
To render his anger with fury.
Yeah, the most high. All right. Matter of fact, finish reading that.
And his rebuke with flames of fire. Verse 16. For by fire.
That's it. That's what I want. Go ahead. That's what I want.
For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many.
That's one of the many you're going to see be slain by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. That's one of the many you're going to see. One of the many. Ain't enough less for these niggas, man. Scripture says, such as for the slaughter to the slaughter, and such as for death to death, and such as to the sword to the sword. A lot of our people gonna die in this society, man, when it's taken down by the Most High Heavenly Father. Which we're in the process of it. We're in the process of it right now. You don't see that this place is falling right before your very eyes. So guys like that and other Israelites out there, our time of trouble is began. Why do you think this whole thing with this pandemic is going on? Why do you think they lining everybody up to get that max? All right? They lining everybody up to get that max because it's time. All right? You know, where's George Zimmerman when you need him? You know? Where's Derek Chauvin when you need him? For niggas like that, you hear me? That nigga right there don't deserve to breathe, man. That's a fucking low-life piece of shit Israelite, man. We're gonna close out. That's it, man. Oh, y'all, man, you know what, man? I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you niggas, man. I'm tired of you, man. You know why? Because no matter how much we come out here and we teach this truth, you niggas ain't nothing but niggas, man.
They ain't never gonna change.
Right? We out here getting on Esau the whole time. He come on, fucking wicked Israelite come up here, man.
Right. Not Esau. Not the adversary.
Not our true adversary. That's why I say this all the time. We fighting two fronts. Spiritually. Spiritual wickedness on high places with Esau. Then we got to deal with the wickedness shit of our own people, man. They don't tell you things like this in church because you know why? They want that money. They want that filthy lucre.
Yeah.
That's why they don't come out here in the elements. They don't hide behind these buildings with the Most High don't even dwell there.
Mm-hmm.
The scriptures tell you that.
And we know that in 2021, we know that. That's a fact. But we still act like we in darkness.
Yeah. Anyways, with that, I'm going to close. Lord willing, you edified. You know, Shalaki for this. Hey, shit happens. You know, demons gonna come up. Demons gonna. You're gonna have provocateurs like that. Hey man, it's all part of doing this work. All right, but hey, to all y'all about to shot, everything worked out. See what I'm saying? Everything worked out accordingly. All right. So with that, we're gonna give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Lord willing, next week. Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh, you can still. I know it's hard to see that button.